Well, good morning, everybody. I thought I'd show y'all my contraption that Marty Bird showed me one time. I'm doing an in-skirt rigging. And like any saddle, where you're rigging dees, which that's not these, I'm gonna use an in-skirt style, which is gonna look like that right there. Can you see? Can you see? Well, it's important, very, very important that you get them square. You don't want one up here and one back here, because then when you cinch up, your saddle tends to do that, and it'll make that bar over here dig in, or vice versa. So you want to, when you're pulling your cinches up, you want to make sure everything's lined up square. So, I'm not a welder, number one, so don't laugh at the ugly welds. Number two, this stuff was coated, so that's another reason it was just ugly. But are y'all familiar with the plumb bob? Well, that's what we're using here. We are just, and dadgummit the heck. Oh, it's not. Okay. I might have made these too long. I see them. Wait a minute. Sorry about that. I don't know where that come from, but what I'm doing here, I already put the other one on, but I'm gonna put this one on. Now, I'm looking over here at the rulers. I'm at 9.5 over here. Ooh, wait a minute. 9.5 there. So I need to come in this way a little bit. Now, those, if you've got this right here centered on your horn and on your rear cantle back there, these will drop at the same spot. And it doesn't matter where it is, because you can measure to get to your 7/8 position, your full position, 3/4 position, or just wherever. But what you're gonna do is, hopefully that'll quit bouncing pretty soon. Probably not. But now this one has it. So now I can come over here and make a mark on my leather where that string is. And then that's my reference guide. So that, because of my shoulder, I gotta move over here. And like I said, my drawdown stand, I gotta make sure I'm not hitting that. And this works whether you've got that tree cockeyed on your stand or not, because it's solely dependent on what's on the tree. I see a lot of guys use a laser, and I've got one over there that they'll mount on here, and I just hadn't gotten around to doing that yet. So there's me mark right there. So now, before I cut and trim all this stuff here, I can go ahead and lay out where my rigging piece is gonna go. So I hope that helps y'all. Oh, let me show you the contraption, I guess, huh? Which I'll have to take these off first. And I just use a nut that I had laying around. Instead of going to Home Depot and buying a plumb bob that's got the tapered point to it, because I'm not trying to find a spot on the ground. Basically, go buy you a steel framing square here, and then two more of the smaller ones. These are 12x8s, I think. 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. And get them welded up, either yourself or, if you got to find somebody to do it for you. And there it is. All right, I hope that helps. Toodaloo, buckaroos. DavidMillsSaddlery.com. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff.